Hey guys, so here's a kind of a newer style unorthodox video that I don't usually make. Um This is the first time I've ever gone out and done this type of mine exploration. I've always been interested in it. I never have had an opportunity to do it. Uh, and just in casual conversation with one of my good friends who is a logger. He owns property. He does a lot of real estate stuff too. He buys and sells properties. And anyways, I guess I was talking to him and shooting the crap with him one day, and we both were fascinated with the Nevada desert and all the abandoned mines and all that kind of stuff, and just the history involved and the caliber of men that it took to do the kind of work that was involved and what they did, and especially with the elements and the conditions they were in, and not only back then, and a lot of these like mid 1800s to late even the early turn of the century mines. I just was always impressed with um, what they did with hardly anything, and especially like to me the later 1800 mines, to where they would actually go down if they were in any kind of area where there was in a forested area. They would go down and basically just hand hand saw the lumber and timbers to take into the mine. Some of the later mines you'd see that they had good, nice milled square timbers in there, but uh, I always was impressed just by the tenacity and the work involved that those guys did. Anyway, the reason I did this voiceover primarily is because I came home. Well, little background. Um, as in the conversation me and him were having, we were talking about this. He said, "Well," I told him, I said, "I'd really like to go out and do some of this mine exploration. I watch these guys on YouTube all the time." And he said, "Well, I own some ground up in Nevada there that's got adits and mine entrances and all kinds of stuff on it. And keep in mind, he's an old timber faller, and his hips are worn out, and he hasn't been able. He's drove up to the property a few times, but he cannot walk the property, so he really doesn't really know what's on it, you know. And so, anyway, he basically drove around it, and I think got out maybe at ground level there, and that's probably about as far as he's gone. So that being said, we're going to show him what he has on his property. I didn't realize till I got back from all the exploring that I have done here. So just keep in mind there's a lot of ignorance involved here because I didn't really know anything about this at all. I'm not a geologist. I'm only learning as I go. I'm a mechanic, as you well know. So anybody that does watch this video who's very well versed in geology and mines, I don't know a lot of the mining terminology per se, but I'm learning because I'm very interested in it. I enjoy it. And forgive me for my excitement in some of these areas because I got really excited when I saw some of these things, and it was almost like discoveries for me when I saw these things. So, anyways, what I did is when I came home from this and I started editing, I thought, let's research these mines and find out what they were actually mining because I really wasn't. There's no one around there in that area. It's pretty remote, and there was no one around. Anyway, long story short, I found out what they were mining mostly in this area was cinnabar. Cinnabar is a mercury compound, and it's kind of a red rock. We brought one home with us, and I know mercury in its indigenous form is not not indigenous in its pigmented form in the rock is not dangerous. When you take say if you were to take a piece of this rock, it's a real looking dark red rock, and if you were to heat that, it would produce mercury fumes, which would be volatile to you or hazardous to your health. So that being said, guys, so we're not in any danger of getting mercury poisoning. I got home and I actually, to be honest with you, I was ignorant of that as well, and I did a lot of research on it and toxicity and all that stuff. And yeah, if you were to, I guess back in the old days, when they processed the cinnabar, and they were during the processing phase, a lot of the miners would get either sick or get killed from the fumes coming off the cinnabar, the mercury fumes, and that's what the danger was in them. So I guess the heat in that cinnabar is what causes the mercury fumes and causes the toxicity. So anyways, I wanted to elaborate on that a little further as I went along here. Um, just a little bit of reference here. We just pulled up here into this. This is kind of the road, and if you do go in this area, you better bring a four-wheel drive pickup. It'd be better if you had a four-wheeler or a dirt bike, to be honest with you, because the road's all washed out. But anyways, this was a pretty hotbed of activity back in the day. I mean, there's mines littered all over this place, and as you'll see later on, you'll see a huge mining complex that we didn't even know. We didn't know what mine it was. There's no markings anywhere on it. Doesn't, we found out that's the actual Nevada quicksilver mine. And if you know what quicksilver is mercury. That's what quicksilver is. So that mine was the leading producer in mercury from like 19. I'm trying to remember what that I was reading about. That it was like from the 1920s to the 1940s. That mine ran all the way from like 1912 to 1970 is how long that mine was in operation. And as you'll see later on in this video, we stumbled across this mine. But as you can see here, there's remnants of old mining camps and just stuff everywhere. And it's pretty amazing, all the stuff that just the amount of work that was involved in doing what these guys did. Just right here, we parked on the lower end of this. We couldn't go any further because the road was washed out. Just right where we parked, I walked up here and I just started finding all this stuff laying here. An old post from an old, I don't know if it was an old mill or what, but I found out this was called the Hollywood Mine. It's what this originally was. I was kind of a little bit nervous about disclosing some of the names of these places because I didn't want people coming out, because there's so many really crappy people this day and age that they would come out and vandalize these things. But I realized that a lot of these people are going to, once I get to the huge mining complex, if you had two brain cells, you're going to figure out where it was anyway, because you would start researching it. So I had already given it away that I was in Lovelock, so there's no sense in disclosing or not disclosing the names of the mines. But anyways, so that being said, I'm just running around here finding all these different artifacts, which I think are fascinating, watching or just finding all this history. I just think it's kind of neat. So just excuse me if I get a little excited in some of the video here, and excuse me also for some of my ignorance, because I'm not a geologist. I'm not a mining expert. I don't know the mining terminology per se. I'm a diesel mechanic that's interested in this sort of thing. I have been watching a guy on YouTube. It's called Ask Jeff Williams, and he's a geologist / miner, and he's very knowledgeable. And he's a wild man, so I would get along with Jeff just fine. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video. And like I said again, just bear with me. I'm kind of an ignorant mining prospector or mining explorator, I guess you would say. We walked up on this hill. There's our trailer. And I just noticed up here, see the tailings pile up here for an old mine shaft? They've got one here too. This side of the ground actually, I believe, I'm thinking, I don't think this is a claim marker. I think this is the property line. I think where the dogs are on that side is BLM, I think. Or was this a claim marker from a miner? No, that's a John Hamilton. That's a property line, I think is what that is. Let me get my light adjusted. You can see where they get the cribbing there. I don't want to run my battery down. Hang on, let me get this light adjusted. What happened to the light here? It just quit me. Huh. There it is. Okay, let's go down in here. This is freaking awesome, man. Hell of a pack rat. He's been in here. Right in there. Yeah, look at all the rat shit everywhere. Man, these old guys were tough bastards. I'm telling you, they were tough bastards. That's as far as that goes, huh? They must have been exploring a vein and kind of an exploratory hole and didn't find anything. And then abandoned it, because I don't even see anything as a prospect of going anywhere else. It just dead ends. So I went on further up the hill here and I found this post. That looks like an old claim marker to me. I don't see any evidence of the little box or the little can that would have the claim in it anywhere, though. Unless it fell off and washed down the hill eons ago, but anyway. There's my wife and the puppies. She walked up the mountain with me. All the puppies did too. Even the little puppy, even the little baby. Okay guys, I have some exciting stuff that I want to show you. The camera probably won't pick it up, but let me see. I'll have to show you. Over this way towards the north, there's a heck of a mine entrance. We're gonna go look at it. Huh?
Oh, I found Oscar. He's trying to find you.
Hey, Oscar Meyer. Hey, buddy. I'm coming, little partner. Ah, I'm coming, little buddy. I've got friends that I went to high school with that like to go camping, but they like to sit by their camp trailer and ride four-wheelers around. I don't know, to me that's just boring. I would rather go walk around and look at stuff like this. I don't know, I guess I'm just different. That's just not my cup of tea. Anyways, see, you can see it right here. The camera can't even pick that up. See that big old hole right there? And there's some old mine, I don't know, there's some posts and stuff sticking up. I see all kinds of interesting things over there. We're gonna go check it out. Look what we found, guys. Walking down the other side of this ridge, there's a claim markers. There's 2 claim cans there on it.
Oh my gosh.
Look out, Harper. This one here.
This one is empty.
See if there's anything in that one. I don't know how you'd get it open though.
Don't eat it.
Don't eat it, Harper, you ding dong. Just mud in there or something?
I don't know. I'm being real careful. You can see old, look down in there, you can see old paper.
Old paper and stuff down in there.
Oh no, that's paper. Put it back in there. That's petrified paper.
If this was nothing in this one, huh? I'll just leave them kind of like they were.
Leave it like you found it. It's history.
That is awesome, man. They have to hold the water bottle upside down, so Harper got a hold of the bottom of it.
It's the only way to keep her from going in the mine shaft.
Alright, we're going to go down to the bottom, get the dogs a drink of water, and then we're going to go... And I was right, looking at things. There's another shaft up here. There's one over here. Shit, they're everywhere around here. Appears they had quite a camp going on here. There must have been all kinds of stuff. It must have been multiple claims and multiple miners in here. That's what I'm thinking. All this stuff laying here everywhere, because it's just all up and through this valley here in this canyon. There's just remnants of mines everywhere.
Old cans laying here, and all kinds of lumber and stuff laying over here, like they had a cabin over here. And that looks very interesting over there. We're gonna make our way over to that. Let's look at all this stuff here. I mean, you got... You know, I think you might be right. I think that might have been one of the entrances to the mine right there. Or did they have some kind of mill set up there? Yeah. But see how they got all this, I mean, they must have had their cabins or something set up over here. There's some pipe. There's some old straps that went around wooden barrels.
Here's some of that orange rock that crazy guy talks about.
Yeah. Well, I'll show you more when we get over there. But this is just basically remnants of the old... I'm guessing this is probably where their cabins were. Hell, I don't know. I wasn't here. Don't step on any nails, hon. Yeah, here's part of the cabin or something here. Another one over there. Get your mule and go on into town and get you some canned meat. Go to the saloon, get you a bottle of whiskey and a hooker, and go back to camp. Here's part of an old chimney here. Elbow. There's the elbow off an old chimney right there. Lulu, have you had your tetanus shot? What's that? What the hell is that? Harper wants to know what it is too.
She wants to know everything.
Part of a spring in there? Huh.
Mystery.
Don't know. Any markings or writing or anything on it? I don't see anything.
You don't have your glasses on.
Huh?
You don't have your glasses on. I don't see any on there either.
Okay, let's go across this other side.
Yeah,
There's a post or something, or a piece of pipe or something sticking out over there. There's cans and shit all up in there. I bet there's mines all over this damn thing. Let's go look at the easy ones to get to first.
Come on.
This must have been... Somebody was up here and not... You know, this is not 1800s type shit here. Somebody welded all this together. So I would say somebody was probably here in the 40s or 50s or something, doing this.
Look at him.
Nut job. There's nothing there.
Oh, he can't fall.
No, there's nothing there. But this is the one over here that...
Yeah, this is an old-timey weld and stuff. Well, I guess the 40s and 50s are a few days ago.
This is the one they got all... Unsafe mine, stay out. In there, see, they've got it all barricaded off. Commission on Mineral Resources, Division of Minerals.
Hey, Josie.
There was another one somewhere that was all
Down there.
barricaded off. Yeah, but there was another one that was all barricaded off. Oh, it's over here where they got this other fenced off area.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Look at the rebar. Is that rebar?
Yeah. Look at, yes.
There's a lot of rebar in there. Yep. Now, we must be because that BLM ground was bordered next to him. I'm thinking this stuff over here has got to be Walt's, because the BLM's the only one that barricades these off like this. Well, we're still exploring, guys, and I mean, this is amazing. Wow, that is wild. Just straight down. I don't know if I trust that ladder.
No.
I don't trust that. Well, actually, you know, it's not that far down the hole. There's the bottom right there. It's not that far down. Well, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm kind of a monkey. So I can get down on that one big timber there and then get the rest of the way down. I'm gonna go down in there. Well, it's all filled in and caved in right here. This probably keeps going straight down, but it's all caved in. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. Damn, I was kind of hoping this would lead somewhere. Well, we'll go back up.
So this is like probably up around 7,000 feet in elevation. This is the cab of a car sitting on the side of a mountain. So there's some roads up here on top. They must have ran off the edge or something, and here's what's left of it.
Well, guys, I'm on the ridge of my property, my customer's property. Look over there. Huge mining complex that's been abandoned over there. Don't know if the camera, we've got to go over there and look at that. So this road on this ridge, I cannot believe what these guys did. I mean, unbelievable. Anyways, we've got to go over there. That's impressive, just from the far by looking at it. Here we are, guys. Wow, this was quite an operation here. I mean, there's something over there on the hillside there. I don't know what the hell that is, but foundation here for part of the mill that they had. You can see where it steps down. Tailings pile up there. Here's all the anchors and everything for everything they had going on here. Little air tank out of a truck here. Is that what that is? That looks like an air tank out of a truck, yeah. Ball valve there. JIC fitting on it. Can't be that old. Come on, guys. Let's go walk up here and look at this. They got it all fenced off. I don't think there's any shaft inside this. I think the shaft's probably going to be over there where the tailings pile is my thinking. Very interesting. Very interesting. And of course, some peckerhead's been up here painting on it. Wonder if we should go around this way. Let's go around this way. I thought maybe this might be the old head frame or something. Looks like maybe there was a piece of pipe or something coming out of it one time. Interesting. Huh. It's very interesting.
Come on. Josie.
See, that just goes down there. I'm not really certain. I got some pipe and plumbing there. Josie, get back from there. Just more foundations, and look at the size of them anchor bolts in that thing, man. Holy shit. Wow. I'm gonna just peek over the ridge there and see what we can see. I mean, this thing just goes on and on with concrete, and this must have been one hell of an operation they had going on here. All that cribbing, is that where the shaft is? This is going to be one of those that's probably all barricaded off anyway, but we'll walk up here and look at it. Let me get my pup and carrier. Well, I'm looking down here. I don't think it's going to be worth messing with because it looks like it's all collapsed. The rails just go right into the dirt. So whatever was this mine, it would be very interesting to find out some more information on this mine and see. Yeah, man, this thing, it looks like to me it went way down there. Nope. Damn bird. Yeah, I don't think it goes anywhere back in there. The rails take a turn right there, but unless I'm not seeing the full picture here. It's all caved in. It's all caved in back there. Oh, that sucks, man. I thought we was gonna really find a good one there. Well, alright, we'll go back up. Well, guys, it's the next morning. My wife didn't want to come out in this weather. It was 75 degrees yesterday, and she got partly sunburned, and today, look at it. Just like home. Home's only 6 hours away, so the weather isn't that much different. But anyway, there's all kinds of stuff going on up in here we're gonna go look at. And then first off, there's one down here. This is that big complex we were at yesterday. But there was another, I seen another entrance over here. I mean, there's stuff all over this place. I don't think you could, the only thing I can think of, I need to do more research, because some of you guys maybe that watch this video are probably gonna go, oh, he don't know what he's talking about, and I don't. I'm a novice at this. I just got interested in this stuff recently by watching this stuff. I've always been interested, I guess I could say, but not to the extent that I am now. Now that I've been into it myself, now I'm probably hooked on it. But anyway, my idea about this whole thing is, I think maybe during, I don't know if this is a little bit of research I could get on this was, I think this was silver, a big silver strike here. And I think maybe all these guys, this is later on with the concrete structure and all that stuff, that was later on. You know, the stuff down here where we're at, and some of this stuff up here on the side of the hill, I think was like maybe turn of the century. I'm just guessing at this just by looking at stuff. Maybe late 1800s when they came in, because I'm seeing a lot of old stuff, a lot of wood cribbing. Stuff over here is a lot more modernized. But there must have been hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miners in here filing claims and staking claims and just digging holes everywhere because they thought there was something here. Which there was, obviously. Anyway, enough yapping. I'm gonna go down here and look at this one entrance over here. I'll see you there. This is what I saw over here. I'm wondering if this is just a dynamite shack or something they had. Kind of what it appears to be. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah. Must have been a dynamite shack or something, huh? Yeah, I looped around and came back around. I noticed this, I could see kind of this road cut up here. But there's another entrance clear up on top of that hill. There is so many mines around here, it's unbelievable. This is what I was seeing yesterday, or not today, I actually saw it this morning as I was walking down on the lower end down there. Yeah, there was some pretty good activity up here, wasn't there? Lots of activity going on up here. I'm curious to see what's going on over here, huh? Well, I won't waste time here videoing this. I'll see you back here shortly. Which way should I go? I decide whether I should go down here or I'll go along the top. So I'm trying to figure out, I mean, was this all part of that somehow? I don't know. And there was multiple shafts and things going on with that huge complex over there. I mean, obviously this was a rail line and the ore cars came out here. Interesting, very interesting. Well, comments below. Well, I found one that was open. I don't need my light on that bright. Find the right setting here. Really good, nice, solid rock in here. Wow, this is awesome. This is awesome, man. Boy, lots of rat shit everywhere. Is that one? Is that one going anywhere? Is it dead ending? Gotta stay out of the frickin' Budweiser can. Been in here drinking beer. I don't think that's going anywhere. I'm gonna straddle the mud pile here. Oh shit, no, it's going. Look at the water running down right there. That's going up. See daylight right there. Just gotta remember which way it was going. Remember that piece of pipe. That piece of pipe right there, take a right. Because it forks and stay to the right after that. I'll get lost back in here. Wow, she's a mud hole. Holy shit, man. This is pretty cool. I don't have, I don't have any oxygen deprivation meter or anything like that. Something sloughed off here, didn't it? Jesus, this thing goes back here a long ways, man. Drill holes. Oh man, look at this. Look at this, huh? Wow. Ore chute here. Big stope up here. Wow, this is quite a deal. Plumbing and all kinds of stuff here. Cribbing all up here. This rock must have been pretty brittle shale-like stuff and they were a little nervous about it. It's just dead ends probably here, I'm guessing. Yeah. I wonder what all that timber laying there for is. There's another dead end. What's that say? Huh. Big drill hole right there. And they just drilled all this stuff out and put dynamite charges in it and blew it up. And started digging it out. Old can right here. That is old. I'm not going up there. Well, we'll be back when we're going to take the other way too and check it out. So we came back and took that other fork. And I'm seeing the silver. Is the camera picking up the silver really shiny? Is that silver? Is that what they were after here? I don't know enough about it to know. Anyway, let's go back here a ways. Oh man, the pack rats. Stinking nasty shit. Oh, there's a big one right there. Oh, hold on. That's a little bit of a terrifying deal there. That's got a big old pack rat right there. And that just dead ends. A big old pack rat went underneath that board right there. I got a 9mm pistol in my pocket too. If he's big enough, I'll shoot him. J. Kern, 1965. Somebody else, 1965. Any more writing on the wall here? Let's go this way. What we got down here? Look at that. Okay, here's where you guys don't want to get screwed up and get lost. It just looks like that dead ends anyway. Oh, look at all the shit there in the bottom of that. It's just stuff that came from the overhead when they were mining. Must have been like an exploratory drift, and they just said, oh, nothing here. And they kept following the vein back in this direction. Look at this up here, guys. Oh, man. Look at this. What is this, guys? What's like flaky stuff here? What is that? Not sure. It's very interesting. Look at the change here. Wow. Really not, yeah, really. What is that, guys? Powdery like. I don't know. There's a YouTube channel called Ask Jeff Williams, I think it is. That guy is a geologist, and he does these mine explorations, and that guy knows his damn rocks now, I'm telling you. And he's one of the guys that partly got me. I keep watching them, but you know my work schedule, I'm always working, and I never have time to really focus on it. Well, just about saw everything in this complex here that we can see. I'm happy, because I got to see it. There's a wedge. wedge for a piece of wood for something there. Alright guys, well I'm gonna make my way out of here and go find another one. Holy shit. That is wild, man. Let's go down in there. Look at the size of this son of a gun, man. Hello? Hello? I'm hearing critters. Almost sound like a bat flying around in there. I see bat shit everywhere. Let me find my light. Where's my light at? Hold on. I see daylight up there on that one. This is some crazy shit right here. I cannot believe. Wow. A bunch of birds and bats and shit in here. Hello? What's that? That's my light. Hello? I keep hearing something in here. Oh, hi birdie. Is that you making that noise? Yeah, it's that bird up there. Shitting everywhere. Golly, and they went down in there. Golly. Crazy ass shit, man. Cannot believe what these guys did. How far back in there does it go? Looks like it's not really going back in there that far, I don't think. Oh, this is so frickin' cool, man. This is so frickin' cool. Goes back in there a long ways, dude. That's collapsed back in there. I think it dead ends right there. Some kind of barrel. They had water hooked up there or something, but they went back this direction. You got kind of a cave in here. You'd be careful. A can or something in there. Holy shit. Pretty wild, pretty wild. It didn't really cave in, it just sloughed off the sides here. Yeah, the sides just sloughed off. Looks like it just ends right here anyway. Yeah. Or it caved in fully. I think it caved in. I think it went on back. It did. It kept going back, but it caved in. Let's get the hell out of here. I can't believe how big this tunnel is. Holy shit. It is wild, man. We gotta go check this out though back here, guys. We gotta go check this. Look at the cribbing and everything here and the timbers they drug in here. And you know they did it by hand. Look at that. I am just so impressed. Look at that right up in there. Can you see that? Let me see. Me. Can you see that? Isn't that wild? Look at all the tin and everything here. Oh no, I'm wrong. This does go on back. Look at this barrel they got here. Big old drums, barrels there. Wow. That is wild. This goes on back. There's rail. There's some rail. Oh, look at that. Straight down. Holy cow. Let's be careful here. I'm by myself, so. That's probably as far as I'm going by myself. Yeah, this is just absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. What these old guys did just blows my mind. Well, I kind of got a lot of that in me too. You guys watch me. You guys watch me work all the time. There's no quitting me either. So, I think I was born about 150 years too late. So I would have fit right in with these guys. Whoa. Huh. Interesting. Look at the old cans here. That's not that old. That's not that old. MJB. I've seen those cans. That's not that old there. Somebody had a kerosene. That's bottom off a propane bottle there. Somebody was messing around. And that's a plastic Coke bottle. That ain't very old. And this one stope goes up. You see daylight up through there. Switch back and going down the hill to this other site, and I saw this sitting here. What the hell is this? Now this is old stuff here. Is that an old frame off an old car or something? Look at the U-bolts and stuff in there. Looky back here. Is that what that is, or is that an old wagon? It's an old frame off something. That is so... You know what? They had it saddled here. They were packing a tank in. They had this saddled out. They were packing a tank in here with this. They made this. I don't think it was some production thing like a car. I think they made this to pack probably them tanks that are sitting up there in that upper mine. Because see how the saddle there is broke? They had a saddle there. They were packing them tanks up here. They were probably packing them in on a wagon or something. Who knows? No, that's probably too new for that, huh? That's probably, what do you think? Probably 30s, 20s, 30s? I don't know. Hard to say. Cool though. Well, I'm gonna bring my wife up here in a little while. We're gonna explore this and go back in there and look at this. This is pretty cool, man. Let's get up. Look at this. You see with the rail, the ore cars would come out here, basically out of the shaft, and they'd come out here. There's some more sheet metal. Oh, looky down there, guys. Some plumbing and pipe, some brick work down there. This was a hot spot. I don't want to walk out there. I like to live. I know my boundaries. What the hell is this here? Old washing machine. See the agitator and everything. Isn't that what that is, guys? Man, I don't know. What do you think? It's like an old washing machine of some kind, or I don't know. Let's go over to the bottom end of this where the ore came out and slid down this chute. God, that'd have been so neat to go back in time and see all this when it was in pristine condition. And is that where they had the mill set up down there? I think that's must have where they had the mill set up. There's a big, like ceramic, it's like ceramic pipe going right up the hill there, buried into the side of the hill. Cool. I know I don't have a sock for my camera, so if you can hear me, I'm just down here at this lower part. Chicken wire on that. What the hell was this? Just some kind of storage facility for dynamite, or I don't know, dried goods, I don't know. Here's a cabin over here. There's something else over there. We'll have to go check that out. Like there was more than one building here. This one collapsed. This is probably where they were living, I'm guessing. Chimney sticking out of that one. This is pretty cool, dude. Pretty cool. Didn't take much to impress me, huh? They're not square nails. See, they had a nail holding her shut. Should we just look in the window, I guess? Workshop. This was our workshop. See the benches over there? Snow, you can't tell by the board you're stepping on. It didn't have a nail sticking out of it. It's going to go through your foot. You got to just watch where you're stepping. Yeah. Cool. Structures there. I'm going to go up there and look at this one.
Well, I want to make sure before we go. I'll have someone by surprise.
Look at this shit, huh?
Hey, come on.
It stinks. What do you mean?
Come on. Hey. Harper, come on. Harper!
Somebody was living in this thing, hon. Wow. Oh, hey, there's a letter in here. Photo to your right, November 2011, almost 38 pound. Him, retired logger, something, cowboy, insidious, something, tumors.
No, Josie.
Huh. Happy trails to you. Photo.
Oh, get out of there.
Come on, hey, come on. Still retired logger. I'll be damned. This is where they were living. That's crazy. Here's another one. God, these things are just littered everywhere. What the hell do we got here? Quite a contraption there. Trying to see what the hell it is. The part that I want to see is on the other side. Big shiv there with multiple pulleys driving it. Something to move material with. Old propane tank laying there.
Ooh, this is really muddy. I just slid.
There's a saddle for a... I don't know if they were putting that tank on there or what. Where's the workings at? The old tank they got up there. Wonder if this is the people that was camped down there on the corner down there. Wondering. Look at all the tailings here. Where'd they all come from? Interesting. Yeah, guys, we found another one here. This one's got the rail on it and everything. It'd be so cool if I could find an ore car back in here. Oh, there's a door right here. This one is really cool, man. This is a cool one here. Goes way back that way. What's this say here? 1959, 1955. 1940. Wow, this was quite a... I'm just going to go straight for now. There's a lot of stuff to see in this one. Dry powder in here. Here's an ore chute right here. It is plugged solid with stuff. This thing just keeps on going. Look at this, another door. That is cool, man. The rails are all gone out of here. I'm gonna go back and get my wife. This looks pretty safe to take the dogs. I told her to wait outside and I wanted to scout it out, make sure it was safe for the pups to come in here. They weren't gonna fall down in a hole somewhere. Okay guys, I got a winter dog in my hand here that's really scared. Probably shouldn't even brought her in here, but
Oscar, here.
this is quite a deal. We're not gonna do it right now, but that goes down.
Oscar, come here.
There's rails going all the way down into that. It goes back into here. We're gonna follow it on straight out for now. Keep hoping I'm gonna find an ore car. That's my goal here.
The temperature's warmer right here.
It is warmer right here.
Yep.
L73. What's all the, any of you mine guys, what's the leather straps? There's leather straps and like great big like 16 penny nails drove into the rock.
I wonder if that's where they
Markers or something, maybe.
hang lights.
Oh wow, look at this up here.
Oh, gee.
This is awesome. Another leather strap right there. They must have been a little bit worried about a cave-in or something here, the way they got it timbered. Then it goes back in there even further. Wow, this one is... This one's cool. I gotta come back. I got a lot more legwork to do. Another piece of leather hanging there. There's like a 2x6 or something there. Wow. Look at this thing, man. And it's like a big, they cut it out right here. Wow. That's a piece of rail right there. Looks like most of the rail here is gone. The can right there. Got to be careful if you get lack of oxygen way deep down in here. Start breathing a little hard. Should have had an oxygen meter with me, but I didn't bring one. Piece of hose or something there. Look at the just wooden wedges drove into the rock. I don't understand a lot of this stuff because maybe that's just the way they did shit back then. I don't know. Where'd this come from? Huh. Interesting. Piece of hose here. Wow, this is something else. This is quite a complex here. See the wire here, hon? Yeah. Strung along the roof. And it's going to them. Harper, get over here, you little monkey.
You got too heavy.
Okay. I'm just watching ahead of us here. If there's any danger spots, we'll hold the dogs back.
How far are we going to go in?
I'm gonna just go back a ways. I want to see stuff. I keep hoping I'm gonna see an ore car. That's what I keep hoping. There's some more, what is that, hose or something there?
There's an old glove, not mine, there in my pocket.
There's some hose there. The nipple and a hose clamp on that. That looks like somebody else might have came back in here and tried to keep going or something. What the heck is the deal here? Over, that's an ore chute going that way.
Oh, it's caved in.
Huh? No, it's just got a bunch of stuff, a bunch of rock in it from whatever was in that ore chute. Now that Shell Zone Antifreeze. That's, I wonder how old that is. Good grief, how far does this sucker go?
I don't know, but we're ways in here.
Oh yeah. Wow. I just can't believe this. Well guys, we got to this dead end.
She's right under your feet.
Who's right under my feet, Lily? And look at this straight up. Man. That is so cool. We got to come back and explore this thing even further.
Well, now we know like where to start.
Yeah, come on, Lou Bill.
We're gonna have to go back before we lose our daylight.
Yep. Well, guys, there'll be more on this. It'll be, I don't know when we're gonna get time to get back here, but
Probably the fall.
probably the fall or something. But
It's too hot.
we're gonna come back and do some very extensive exploring in this one.
Maybe we should have some equipment.
This is like an extensive Wow.
If you guys know what kind of mining equipment you're supposed to use, put that in the comments.
Yeah.
Because all we have
Oh,
is
there's a
my
glove right
backpack
there.
with water. I know, it's not mine. All we have is a backpack with some water and a dog bowl.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, there's something you don't see very often anymore is baling wire. But,
Come on. Oh, they're pretty.
Oscar Mayer, hang on, buddy. I'm gonna get back out. We got a long ways to go get back to the entrance.
Yeah. No.
Alright, guys. I'll post this video. I think you should like this one. This is pretty interesting stuff here.